Hi everyone, my name's Kathy. Welcome to my frugality channel, Skint Living UK. Today I wanted to talk about a couple of things, one of which is overconsumption. I've been making cushions from whatever I can find in the charity shop. I bought a skirt, I made some cushions, and I made 3 cushions, and then with the leftovers I made this weavy cushion. From this blanket was made with some leftover bits of wool that I had and a bundle that I bought online and some bits from charity shops and Home and Bargains because they do wool there as well. So I try to make the best of what I've got. I've recently, last year I bought this little bedside cabinet. It's similar to Lloyd Loom, but it isn't. It's probably made by a company called Craft with a K. And this is part of my little bedroom renovation because I like to buy second-hand furniture because it's better made, it will last longer, and the price is always a bargain. This was £10 in Bernardo's. Craft and Lloyd Loom started making furniture from about around the late 1920s onwards. And what I've been doing is giving it a coat of paint, because when I did the video about the cushions that I've made from a skirt, one of the viewers made a comment and it got me thinking. They said you would have done well in World War II because of basically, being frugal and making the most of what I've got. And I think in these hard times, things are just so mad and we don't know what's happening. I think we do need to adopt the World War II mentality because we just go mad and constantly buy. People buy clothes that are basically disposable and it's destroying the planet in the meantime. Just gets sent off to other countries and ends up in big mountains of clothing because they can't bury it. It's just too much of it. It's just like big mountains of the city burn it and then it's letting off all these toxic fumes. Everything's too disposable and readily available. I think we need to be making the most of what we've got. Buy second-hand clothing, for example, because the quality and the price point is much better because these days it's low quality, high price, even with these famous brands. All these designer brands like Prada and all the rest of it. The quality is so low, it's awful. If you look at a bag made from years ago, I've got a Jane Shilton bag. Absolutely gorgeous. Made in the 80s and probably last another 40 odd years. I wouldn't sell it on because you just don't get that sort of quality anymore. So another thing that I've got a bit of a beef with this year is this stupid Ralph Lauren Christmas. It's red and green. Well, that's groundbreaking, isn't it? Because that's the traditional Christmas colours. And tartan, well, that's not exactly groundbreaking either, is it? Because people always have lots of tartan around at Christmas, especially for New Year as well, once Christmas is out of the way. And you can have tartan all year round anyway because it's such a classic. It's just very attractive to look at. The only thing Ralph Lauren's got done different is put some teddy bears in the mix in the design, and people are falling for it. And other shops are saying, oh, Ralph Lauren dupes. So one moment people are crying because of the cost of living crisis and they can't afford to buy food, can't afford to pay rent. And the next moment they're showing the Ralph Lauren dupes that they're buying from the Range or Wayfair or somewhere like that. And I'm like, am I in an alternative universe here? What on earth is going on? So maybe I have got the World War II mentality. I think the mentality we need to have now is waste not, want not, because things doesn't look like in the future things are going to get any better. And I think we need to make the most of what we've got. Furniture, clothing and things like that, we need to reuse, repurpose. If you can't, go thrifting, go to estate sales, house sales, table sales, car booties, second-hand stores, look on Facebook Marketplace and buy old quality furniture. I've got some trunks here, years old, Victorian, they'll probably outlive me. This bedside, I think, is around 1930s. So I'm painting it at the moment with leftover paint because I'm not wasting anything. So I'm using this Dulux mineral mist. I can't even say it. Mineral mist paint. And in blue, because my little bedroom is in blue and green. And I'm going to put wallpaper on the shelf here. I'm going to touch it because it's wet. And on the shelf here, if I've got enough, I'm going to do the inside of the door. And I'll give it a coat of PVA so that will seal it. And I'm going to buy some clear furniture wax to go over the blue paint. And the wallpaper I'm using, if you're a regular viewer of mine, you will definitely recognise it. This is the wallpaper that I used in the box bedroom. I bought this in Bernardo's, a full roll, for £2. So I used it on the bedroom wall, I've used it in the pantry, and now I'm going to finish it off on this bedside because I'm sticking with the ethos of waste not, want not. So the bedside was second hand, probably, no, 1930s, so this is getting on for 100 years old. Can you imagine something from IKEA or The Range or Wayfair or anywhere else these days that's going to last 100 years? No, I don't think so. So I love these sort of little bedsides. It reminds me of my mum and my nana. Did your mum or nana have something similar? Both my mum and my nana had an ottoman at the end of the bed. So I've got an ottoman at the end of my bed in the same style. I've got a loomy chair, a stool, a little trunk. So when I do my house tour, you'll see all my little loomy type furniture that I've got. Some are like this, made by Craft, and some are actually Lloyd Loom. Because I just think the quality, people might think they're outdated or whatever, but you can update them. Like this is getting painted blue and some more paper on it. An ottoman or a trunk, you can reupholster it. A chair, you can reupholster it. It doesn't have to stay looking shabby. It can look lovely. So like this pantry that I've just recently done, it was made from scrap materials. The only thing new was this scallopy trim that I got online for just over £6, 12 pieces, and I've put it everywhere on shelves and everything to get the most of it. And I bought a bit of sticky back plastic to make it look clean and hygienic. But the wood was scrap. The paint was leftover pots of paint. The wallpaper was left over from the bedroom, and that little bit of wallpaper is now going to go into the bedside cabinet. So if you're budgeting, you're struggling to renovate your home, I recommend buying things second hand. I buy picture frames, mirrors, stools, trunks. There's just everything and anything. My bedroom furniture, I've got a dressing table, a wardrobe, and a chest of drawers, all in walnut, and maybe 1920s to 40s. And again, they'll last for a long time. So adopt the World War II mentality. Don't fall for the influencers and people putting hauls up and videos about, oh, look what I bought from the range. I've not got it in for the range because they do make nice stuff. I must admit there is some pretty stuff that they do and some good prices. But at the end of the day, if you're struggling to pay your bills, you shouldn't be buying new, really, should you? You can just buy quality stuff, but it can be vintage or antique at a great price point. I know I sound preachy, but I look around and all I can see is this overconsumption of people buying plastic rubbish from Amazon, getting deliveries from Amazon 2-3 times a week. And all you're doing is putting money in Jeff Bezos's pocket so he can hire Venice to have his wedding. And no doubt in a year or two, he'll have another wife. Because like everything else in these people's minds, people and stuff is disposable. So I like to surround myself with old things. The new things that I buy are quality. I've got like a leather chair and a leather sofa. I paid a lot of money for them because I wanted quality. My doors are solid wood. Often you get plasticky doors these days. I don't. But if you look around, all my bits and knickknacks and stuff, second hand, because they're just beautiful. So, yeah. I think it stops your house looking like everybody else's house. And this cushion to me sort of sums it up. Scraps of fabric, leftover stuff that would ordinarily end up in the bin has been made into something that I think is beautiful, because this is bits of skirt, bits of old denim jeans, and the back is denim. And I've bleached it, rather than tie-dyeing it, just to make it look a bit more interesting. So it's amazing what you can do when you have a little go. And I've got arthritis in my hands. My hands are totally buggered. So if I can do it, you certainly can. Have a little go, have a little look around. There's nothing wrong shopping in charity shops. I know years ago it used to be very stigmatised that you were some sort of poverty-stricken person. But these days it's not. I think we're all in the same boat, and we need to adopt the World War II mentality of waste not, want not. I hope to see you soon. I'm really pleased if you've got to the end of me ramble, because I just think these days people are, the mindset is to just think of everything being disposable. And it's not. Truly it isn't, because down the line someone pays the price, and unfortunately at the moment it's the environment. So I know, a bit of a bummer, but it's true. So let me know what you think in the comments below. What do you do? Do you do the waste not, want not mentality? Do you make the most of what you've got? Do you do gardening perhaps? Do you do decorating with thrifty items? Do you do home decor with vintage items? I'd be really interested to know, and I can have a little gab about it on Frugal Friday. Please like, subscribe and all the doodads, and leave me a comment if you possibly can, because it really, really helps. And bye for now.